never-ending notebook with just one pen.
Did you know there's a type of notebook that you can use forever? It's called a rocket book or a reusable notebook. Instead of regular paper, it has special pages that let you write with a specific pen. Once you write your notes, you can scan and save them to your computer or the cloud using an app. Then you just wipe the pages clean with a damp cloth and start again. This saves you money on buying new notebooks and is super good for the environment too because you're not wasting paper. So if you love writing notes but hate the waste, a reusable notebook could be perfect for you.
What Pacific Island prints Pokemon on its coins?
Imagine a place where you can pay for things with Pokemon. That's a reality in a small island country in the Pacific Ocean called Niue. This tiny island is really into its coins, and it has done something no other country would even think of. It's put popular characters like Pikachu and other Pokemon on its legal tender. The coins are special collector's items, and while you can use them in Niue, they are worth more to collectors around the world. It's not just Pokemon. Niue has used characters from Star Wars and Disney too. For a place with less than 2,000 people, it's pretty wild that Niue has become famous for these unique and playful coins. Who would have thought that a small island could turn the serious business of money into something so fun and collectible?
What ancient secret is hidden in the Amazon rainforest?
The Amazon rainforest, a vast tropical jungle, is home to mysteries that have puzzled scientists for centuries. But did you know that hidden beneath its dense canopy and thick underbrush lies a secret that rewrites the history of human civilization in the Americas? This enigma isn't a creature or a plant, but an incredible network of massive earthworks known as geoglyphs. Created over 2,000 years ago, these geometric shapes span across hundreds of square kilometers, invisible from the ground due to the overwhelming foliage. It wasn't until the deforestation and aerial photography advancements of recent decades that these geoglyphs were discovered. Their purpose remains a topic of debate among researchers. Were they ceremonial sites, markers of territorial boundaries, or something else entirely? This astonishing discovery challenges the pre-existing notion that the Amazon was an untouched wilderness before European contact, suggesting that ancient societies once thrived in these forests, altering the landscape on a monumental scale.
Why can ants survive in space? Find out!
Ever thought about ants in space? Well, turns out these tiny creatures have more to them than meets the eye. In 2014, astronauts on the International Space Station conducted an experiment with ants. They wanted to see how these little guys would handle zero gravity. The results? Mind-blowing. Despite being in a completely alien environment, the ants quickly adapted. They used their fellow ants to form chains and bridges to move around. Their ability to work together in microgravity was fascinating. Scientists learned a lot about teamwork and adaptability from these tiny space travelers. It makes you wonder, if ants can adapt to space, what can't they do? Next time you see an ant, remember, you're looking at a potential space explorer.
Ever heard of the underwater scrolls?
Imagine diving into the clear blue waters, not for treasure, but for history. In 1973, a group of divers near the tiny island of Yalos stumbled upon what looked like ancient jars. Curiosity turned to amazement when they discovered these weren't just any jars, but containers holding perfectly preserved scrolls dating back over 2,000 years. The scrolls, written in a forgotten dialect, revealed detailed accounts of daily life in an ancient civilization unknown to modern historians. They detailed everything from their social structure, trade routes, disputes, and even personal letters between citizens. This discovery shook the world of archaeology, providing a snapshot of a hitherto unknown society that once thrived on the now submerged island. The texts are still being deciphered, promising to unlock secrets of ancient maritime routes, trade networks, and cultural exchanges in the Mediterranean. This fascinating find reminds us that history is not always found in the places we expect.
The Forgotten City Beneath the Sea.
Once upon a time, beneath the waves of the Mediterranean Sea, there lay a forgotten city. Its name and history were unknown to the world for centuries. The city was built by an ancient civilization, lost in time, that predated even the well-known empires like the Romans or Greeks. This mysterious city had a unique culture with its own language, gods, and stunning architecture that featured massive stone structures and intricate carvings, unlike anything seen in other ancient cities. It thrived on trade and was a hub for seafarers from distant lands. But why did it disappear? Rumors say it was a massive earthquake that sent the city to its watery grave. Over time, it was covered by sand and silt, hidden from the eyes of history until modern technology revealed its secrets to underwater archaeologists. The discovery of this city would not just amaze historians, but could potentially rewrite parts of our human history. The wonderful artifacts found there, the clay tablets, golden idols, and ornate jewelry, tell a story of a civilization that was at the height of its power, only to be swallowed by the sea, waiting to be unearthed and tell its tales to the world once again.
Did Cleopatra have a secret library?
Most of us know Cleopatra as the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, famous for her beauty, intelligence, and romances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But did you know she potentially had a secret library? After the Great Library of Alexandria burned down, rumors swirled of Cleopatra establishing a hidden library to preserve knowledge. Imagine, beneath the sands or within forgotten chambers of ancient palaces, scrolls of the world's lost wisdom waiting to be discovered. While no confirmed proof exists, historians suggest she was passionate about maintaining Egypt's power through knowledge and culture. This secret library, if it ever existed, symbolized her dedication to safeguarding not just her empire's physical might, but also its intellectual greatness.
Did you know there's a living bridge in India made entirely out of roots?
In the dense, wet forests of Meghalaya, India, there's a unique marvel of nature and human collaboration that seems straight out of a fantasy world. Generations of Khasi people have crafted living bridges out of the roots of the Ficus elastica tree, a type of rubber tree. These aren't ordinary bridges, they're alive, growing stronger every year. In a region where heavy rainfall washes away conventional bridges, these living bridges offer a sustainable solution. The most famous one, the double-decker root bridge, is over 180 years old and can support the weight of 50 people. The Khasi people guide the roots across rivers by hand, a delicate process that takes 15 to 30 years. Today, these bridges stand as a testament to incredible ingenuity and a deep understanding of nature's rhythms.
Did you know ninjas used astronomy?
Picture this: ancient Japan, a silent night, and the only sound is the whisper of the wind. Hidden in the shadows, a ninja waits. But here's a twist. He's not just armed with swords and shurikens. He's also got the universe in his toolbox. Surprised? Ninjas, known for their stealth and cunning, were also masters of nature. They relied on astronomy to plan their covert operations. By observing the stars, they could navigate, know the best times to hide, and even predict the weather, giving them a strategic edge over their opponents. Imagine being a ninja, using the vast, starry sky as your secret weapon. They didn't have modern gadgets, but with their deep understanding of the cosmos, ninjas could move undetected and execute their missions with precision. So, next time you look up at the night sky, remember it was once a ninja's best ally.
Boost your brain in minutes? Try this surprising trick.
Here's a fascinating fact that might just change the way you think about exercise. Did you know that just a few minutes of physical activity can actually make your brain work better? Yeah, you heard that right. And I'm not talking about heavy lifting or running marathons. Simple activities like a brisk walk, jumping jacks, or even dancing in your room can do the trick. It's like a quick charge for your brain. Researchers have discovered that when you get your body moving, it increases blood flow to the brain, which not only improves your mental alertness, but also helps you focus and retain information better. So the next time you're feeling sluggish or stuck on a problem, try shaking things up with a bit of movement. You might just find that the solution comes to you much quicker. Did you know anything about this story?